Hi friends, welcome back. So I went to Ulta and picked up a few little things that really caught my eye, and I wanted to just sit down and show you what I got. So grab your cafecito. I've already drank all of mine, so we're not drinking together today, but enjoy yours. And let me show you what I got from Ulta because I think I got some pretty good stuff. Okay, so starting off with a little bit of hair. Technically, I didn't get this at Ulta. I got this sent to me, but I did see it at Ulta, so I wanted to share it with you guys. L'Oreal has just launched their new Everpure sulfate-free color care system. Now this is the Iron Sleek shampoo and conditioner line, and it also comes with the Iron Sleek coat treatment, which is a total dupe for the Wow, I forget what it's called, but it's like super expensive. And let me just say that I already tried this. I washed my hair last night. Not only did my hair dry so quickly, like when I was blow drying it, it was instantly being smoothed out, but I have not seen my hair get frizzy at all. I really like it. I do feel like it is like a tiny bit like there's some residue, I guess, very little, but I think that's my bad. I think I might have applied a little too much. So this is something that I still have to kind of like work with and try out and see how the whole line works together. But I am a huge fan of L'Oreal. I also use the other one, which is the pink one, and it leaves my hair super glossy. I think it's like the Gloss Shine shampoo or something like that. I have several of their shampoos and I really don't regret them. They're really good. Thanks to Abby Young, like she revived, I feel like, the drugstore shampoos, at least for me, because I had not used drugstore shampoos in a long time. But yeah, if you're looking for a shampoo, conditioner, and a treatment for the upcoming heat, especially if you live here in Houston, I would check this out. Ulta has it, and then I think Walmart has it, and I saw it at my local HEB. So again, if you live here in Houston, then you'll see it. I feel super weird because I don't have lashes on. This is just the makeup that I rocked today. I went and took Lincoln to this like little gymnastics play. It's like a little tumbling. Hung out with my friend. I went over to her house. We had lunch. We just chit-chatted. And then I went to Ulta. So I didn't have time to put on lashes. And honestly, it's 4 o'clock in the evening. Like, I'm not going to put on lashes. Okay, so I may look weird. I may not, but whatever. Anyways, moving on. So speaking of lashes, I saw these and they looked really pretty. So these are the Ardell Faux Mink Soft and Fluffy Crisscross Layers lashes in the style Flutter 822. How stinking gorgeous are these? They have the prettiest like fluffy airiness to them. I really love a fluffy de-curled lash to them, and I'm so excited to try them on. I will definitely have to do a tutorial and then apply these, but these were only like $6 and they're vegan mink. So if I like them, I will definitely pick more up. And the packaging too, it's very aesthetic. So love that. Makeup Revolution has a few new products, but I only wanted to buy one product, like one product in every category, if you will. So for Makeup Revolution, they came out with their powder pops. They have translucent, they have pink, they have banana, and then peach. I was in between the pink and the translucent, but I felt like translucent would be a shade that was more like universal and something that I could use more than the pink, but I really wanted the pink. And it's really cute. A lot of people are comparing it to the Huda Beauty press powder, the new ones. I have not bought it because I still have a Huda Beauty press powder and I hardly use it. And I have a $15 MCO Beauty press powder that is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury, and I love it. But this one is supposed to be a dupe for the Huda, so we will see how it compares. The packaging is really pretty, again, very aesthetic, and it comes with a puff. Mind you, this is a cheap little puff, so I don't know if I will actually use it, but it's perfect to keep it in here on the go. I'm not going to try it because I really want to get a first impressions when I try new stuff. So we'll save that. And then Morphe, y'all, has some cute new makeup. They have these little trio eyeshadows. I will insert some pictures. Unfortunately, like the shade that I wanted, or yeah, the palette that I wanted was sold out. And then the other ones, they just seemed a little bland. So I didn't buy any of them. But they do look really pretty, and I did swatch them, and the shimmer shadows look amazing. But I picked up the Morphe Life Proof Continuous Setting Mist. This is their new, I think it's like up to 16 hours of wear, so it's a long wearing setting spray, which I am very curious to see how this works. It doesn't claim to be matte, and I don't think they have a matte one, and I hope they come out with a matte one. These are my favorite setting sprays because they just like melt all the powder on your face and it just revives your skin. So life proof your look with clinically proven all-day setting power that holds up in any condition. This air-powered microfine mist goes on weightlessly to form a non-drying invisible shield that sets and secures makeup with a comfortable skin-like finish. Okay, we'll definitely have to put this to the test. Although when I was in stores, I did apply it to my skin, and I mean, my makeup looks pretty good, but I already had a setting spray, so I don't know how good this added to it. And again, the aesthetics, the visuals is just so clean. And then NYX came out with the Face Unglue. So this is a makeup remover cleansing balm, which I was like very curious, even though I have a cleansing oil that I use religiously, but I just wanted to really try this and see what it was all about. This was only $10, and this is an extension to their like little glue line. I tried the glue primer and the glue setting spray, and it was just a little too greasy for me. I might give the primer a second shot, but not the setting spray. Let me know what you guys think of the glue line from NYX, and if you're gonna pick up this little makeup remover balm. I personally love balms. They just make it so much easier. Maybelline finally brought their lipsticks that launched forever ago, it feels like, in stores. I've seen them at my local H-E-B, but they're always sold out of the nude shades, which of course. So I was only able to buy one, and it wasn't the one that I specifically wanted, but I hope the color is nice. So these are the new Maybelline Serum Lipsticks with hyaluronic acid. They have matte and they have satin finish. The matte ones were sold out in the shades that I wanted, so I picked up 106. Maybe it's soft, that's what it's called. And I am going to swatch it for y'all just because honestly I'm curious to see if this is a color that I will even wear, because you guys know I just love a good nude lipstick. It's kind of similar to what I'm wearing right now. Oh, okay, yeah, I will for sure wear this. Really pretty, like mauve nude rose. It looks a lot more pink on camera, but it's a lot warmer in tone here in person. That is gorgeous, and I think that would pair very nicely with the Maybelline Lifter lip liner in the shade Let's Bounce, which is the one that I have on right now. I also picked up the new About Face, the Illusionist Skin Focused Concealer in the shade M1 Warm Olive. I was in there swatching all the colors because she has a good array of concealer shades, which is so nice, and I have a feeling I'm going to absolutely love this. It's giving Natasha Denona for a lot cheaper. I think this is either $20 or under $20. Most of her makeup is under $20. This is Halsey's brand, and her stuff is really good. I am a huge fan of her, what are they called, like the matte eyeshadows. I use them as like lipsticks all the time, and they're amazing. But I wanted to try her concealers. I know they've been out for a while, but hey, better late than never. And the doe foot is so nice. It's a little bit on the bigger-ish side. I guess it's not exactly jumbo, but it's very flexible, like it kind of like moves. So that's really nice, and that is the color that I chose, which looks like the color that I would like. So I hope I like the formula. And then the last thing that I picked up, again, they didn't. The last thing that I picked up is a lip liner. I figured I could pair this with the new Maybelline lipstick. This is the LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner in the shade Caramel Kiss. So they had the lip liners alongside with like little lip balms, but the colors weren't really appealing to me. So I was like, no, let me pick up a lip liner, and that looks really pretty. It's almost like like a cinnamon colorish. It's a little bit nutmeg brown. I'm the worst at describing things, but again, I figured that these two together will look really, really pretty. And that is literally everything that I picked up. I looked in the high-end section and there wasn't anything that I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to try this. So if I missed anything from the drugstore or from the more high-end side of Ulta, let me know what you guys want to try. I wish I could try new eyeshadow palettes, but honestly, like I'm in a no eyeshadow palette bind unless I really, really, really want it. But other than that, I will be trying this all out in the next video. So let me know your thoughts. Thank you for being here. I know that was a quick one. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!